Now let's learn what is mean by the elements of the set. If I have the set of natural numbers, right? So that particular set will contain the numbers which are starting from the 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So these are called as a natural numbers. So these particular objects, these are the objects of this particular set. Okay, so these are the objects of this particular set. Okay, the set is the natural numbers set and these are the objects of this particular set. So these objects are called as the elements of the set, or this is also called as objects, or it is also called as a members of the set. So both, all these three are one and the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and so on. All these are the members or the elements of this particular set. So 6 is the element of the set of the natural numbers, like this. Try to get whether they are collection, these particular collections are set or not. Okay, so let's study first example, that is a collection of the 10 most talented actors in India. So obviously from person to person, this particular list will go on changing. So so this particular list will go on changing. So certainly these are not, this particular collection cannot be called as a set. Okay, so it is not the set. Next example, a team of the best cricket batsmen in the world. So it is obvious that this particular list will be the different for the different persons. So it is not the set. Successful persons in your city. So successful, meaning of the term successful, will be the different for the different people and they will have the different list of the successful persons. So again it is not the set. Happy people in your town, again this is not the set because the term happy people is dynamic, so it is not the set. The collection of the most dangerous animals. So the meaning of the dangerous animals will be the different for the different persons. So definitely it is not the set. Clever student in your class. So again it is a dynamic one. So it is also not the set because the meaning of the clever student will be the different. So different person will, different student will create the different list of the clever students. So this is not the set. So all these particular examples are definitely not the set, because set means a well defined collection of the objects. So you will not get the definite well defined distinct objects from this particular collection. So none of the collection is a set from this particular examples. Now again some list is given. So these are some of the collections and we have to identify whether these collections are called as a set or not. So let us pick up the first example, first question, and we have to identify whether it is a set or not. Okay, so collection of all the months in a year which starts with the letter J. So we know that in a year there are 12 months. So the months which are starting with the letter J are what? January, February, March, April, May, then June and July. These are the 3 months which are starting with the letter J. Okay, so if you ask this question to any of the student, so he will suggest these 3 objects only. So this collection has fixed objects, well defined collection of the objects. So definitely it is a set. right? Second question is that a pack of the cards. So card means it is the diamond, then heart, and all these particular cards. There are 4 cards basically. Card. So a pack of the cards. So card will contain cards will contain the 30 cards from the 4 categories, that is a club, then the diamond, then the heart, and spades. So 13 cards from this particular club, 13 cards from the diamond, heart, and the spades. So in total we have the 52 cards. So in this particular collection of the cards, if you ask the question to any of your friend, that he will suggest these particular 52 cards. Okay, so list is fixed, well defined collection of the objects. So here object is a card and it is well defined. So it is not changing with respect to time, with respect to the person to person. Okay, so the definitely it is a collection of the objects. This particular collection is a set. So rivers of the India, if you ask this question to any of your friend, so he will enlist the rivers only from the India and not from the outside India. Such as a Nile, this particular river will not be the part of this particular collection, right? So here we have the well defined collection of the objects. So it is a set. Now the next question, the collection of all the boys in your school. So definitely in a school there will be the boys student and there will be the girls students. Okay, so if you then you can easily segregate, you can easily enlist the all the boys names from your school. Okay, so if you prepare one list of all the boys, so that list should match with each other. Okay, because there is no confusion in this particular list. So objects are well defined here. So it is a set. Next example is the collection of all the novels written by the writer Munshi Premchand. So there is a famous author or the writer that is called as Munshi Premchand. Okay, so the novels which are written by the Munshi Premchand, these novels will be the limited, finite novels will be there, and their collection will be also the same. Okay, so definitely it is a set. So the next question is vowels in English alphabets. So we know that in English alphabet there are 26 alphabets, and out of these alphabets A, E, I, O, U, these particular 5 alphabets are called as the vowels and other are called as the consonants. Okay, so we know this particular, some of these are the vowels and some of these are called as the consonants, and these are called as the vowels. So if you ask this question to any of your friend, then he will suggest the A, E, I, O, U list. Okay, so it is fixed, objects are well defined, so the vowels are also the fixed. So yes, all these particular examples are the examples of the set. All these particular collections are the examples of the set.